Well, Joe, happy with a point in the end?
Happy, I don't know if I'm happy. I thought we deserved 3. I thought first half performance was good. Poor goal to give away. I don't think we got tight enough in a wide one. And obviously did ever so well. Got Joe Romanski in the box and twisted him up a little bit. And it's gone. Did it go off Jack Batten?
Robbie Cundy.
I went off Robbie Cundy yet. Couldn't really see across there, so didn't want to ask the question at half time because we get on with it. And then we have some really good spells. A little bit scrappy. It was tough up with the wind in your face going up the hill. But I thought we were creating lots of chances still. And then second half, I thought it was a really dominant front foot display. I thought we drove down the hill. I thought we passed the ball better. I thought we were braver in possession. I asked that at half time. I thought we could get on it a little bit more. We got it wide. Good crosses coming in the box. And I guess on some days the substitutions work, and this worked for me. You know, I had it in my mind that I wanted to put young Sol on because he brings something different. You can see that, and it's always nice when it works and he goes on and scores a goal. But aside from that, he made a difference. He ran in behind, he bumped them. He looked physical, everything I know about him, and he made a real impact. And it's great when you've got a bench, you can look round with players that can make that impact.
It surprised you the way Wealdstone played. They took the lead, and say defending depth is an understatement. They put more or less everybody behind the ball, so then to get a goal from a set piece must have been even more pleasing.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, listen, they needed the win, I think, today. And Bobby was saying that building up into this game. So it did surprise me a little bit. I thought maybe at the end they'd probably go a bit more gun-ho as well. But you've got to remember these players, their players and our players have been through busy weeks. And physically, it's a lot of demands. They've been on the road a lot as well. I don't think they've lost in 2019 on the road as well. So that's a really good record. They're no mugs whatsoever. Big, strong men. And no, I thought it was a really good game of football. I thought second half you could tell in the stadium and the crowd that we got on the front foot. I've got a lot of respect for Bobby and what he does with his team. And they're not going to be, no one's a given, and they're not going to be easy to roll over and beat. So even though I thought at the end there, I thought we were going to go on and win the game, and I felt as if we probably, on merit, we probably deserved to win it.
You mentioned Sol Price, second week running. You've had a substitute who's pulled a goal, well, 3 last week from Ross Stern and 1 today from Sol Price. I mean, he seemed to link up well with Freddie Hines as well, considering they wouldn't have played alongside each other before.
No, we changed it a little bit at the front. We had a box. I don't know if you saw first half. So the midfield 2, Frankie and James, and then we had a box of Freddie and Sterney ahead of it, just as 2 false 10s, if you like. And then we changed it. We flipped it around the other way, went with the front 2. With Sol and with Ryan Brunt, and then stuck Freddie in behind. So I think he's good at that, Freddie. I think he's good at finding pockets of space, and he likes to get on the half turn and drive at people. And you can see he shoots from distance. One of them is going to go in for him. So yeah, just a tweak at the top, little change. What it done, it meant we could get our wide players, our full backs up higher, or our wing backs, if you like. I thought Joe put in some really dangerous crosses first half and second half here today. Strakes was driving infield like he likes to and combining. And then the back 4 and the midfield 2 then got on the ball a bit more for us. I told them to be brave, drop off, play round at times. It's hard. Pressure games, it's hard to be brave, but they're good enough to do it, and I thought they displayed that really well second half.
You've had to get 3 games out of Ryan Brunt this week. I think the first time in a while he started 3 in a row, and he's got his calf, I think, strapped up at the end, but playing nearly 90 minutes in all 3, his work rate is still there.
Yeah, he's moved to Bath actually, Brian, as well, so that's helped him no end. He was living in Exeter, so there's a lot of travelling for him, but he's moved to Bath. He's physically, he looks the best he's seen since we've been here, or I've seen since he's been here. He's not strapping his Achilles. We've had to manage him, of course, like I can manage all the players, but he's showing a real physical threat now. Something different. When the pitches and the weather tends to change, you need something a little bit different. Can't quite play at the top with all the little players, busy ones like we've done earlier in the season. We need a physical presence, and Sol brought that. So did Ryan Brunt today. Sterney finds his little pockets of spaces as Freddie does as well. So we've got a nice blend in the team. What we need now back is those other ones as well. Watto won't be far away. We've got Sean Rigg obviously injured as well, and Adam Mann. So no, the strength's there in depth. We can get them back as well. Competition in places is good, and that keeps our unbeaten run going. I said just keep adding to the total, and I think we stayed 3rd tonight. Been some funny results in the league, and that's what will happen. I said to you before, between now and the end of the season, be some funny results. There's no tougher ones than going away to Eastbourne on a plastic pitch down there where it's going to be blowing. They've almost, like they've lost today, I think, and they've almost one of them where their season's just done. Mark McGee's in their experienced manager, so don't really know what to expect from them if I'm being honest. But it's a game we've got to go and try and get another result and just worry about us. Don't worry about what's going on around us. Keep worrying about us. Performance levels are key. I want to go into and stay in the playoffs in real good form, keeping the performance levels high. We're not just nicking draws or nicking wins. We're doing it in the right way. And I think the fans appreciated what they saw today, as I did. I really enjoyed watching us today.
You mentioned Andy Watkins might not be back next week. What about the other injuries?
Andy's actually run today, so we don't know, Mark. We'll see how he goes this week. Adam Mann is a little bit longer with his back stroke groin, and also with Sean. So we'll see how they go during the week. I can't really put a timescale. I've only seen them. They came in early today at 11:30, got some treatment with Lee, but we had to focus on the game today. They're all with us. They're all on the bench, of course, because they want to support us. And like I said, injuries happen during the season, especially this stage of the season. There's a lot of demands on these players, but one thing I'll say is that, well, you can see with Bobby's team, they keep going for him. They don't die, they keep going, and our boys are pushing and pushing and pushing, and they're showing a good ability, good technical ability, good work ethic, good attitude, and good togetherness with it. And as I said, they're a pleasure to coach and a pleasure to manage at the moment.